Hello everyone, Dave here, and I decided to continue my pool series. So today's matchup is going to be Storm versus Tower Defense. Now, when I started this, it was before Age of Apocalypse had came out. So I was planning on trying to get done before that, but that didn't happen. So I'm going to continue with the alphabetical order of the heroes and the villains until we get through pre-Age of Apocalypse. Then I will do so after like Zola. We'll start with the villains from Age of Apocalypse to the next hero, whoever that is, and then after I finish the game with X-23, we'll go back and we'll do Bishop, Magic, and Iceman. Hopefully, we're done before Jubilee comes out, but otherwise, she'll get put in the mix. And then when a new hero or new campaign set comes out, then I will continue the pool series with the new heroes and the new villains. And if there's any scenario packs come out as well. All right, so without any further ado, let's take a look at the deck. So Storm, she has these weather cards, so they kind of work kind of like Doctor Strange's incantations, but only one's out at a time, which affects the whole battlefield, but in solo that won't matter so much. Okay, so as far as the deck is concerned, we got her signature 15, of course. And then this is pretty typical deck for X-Men specifically. So we got Agent 13 to do some thwarting. We got Forge because I got a lot of X-Men supports. Lockjaw, in case I have a bunch of resources and nothing to spend them on. Mockingbird to do some stunning. Nick Fury for some card draw. Professor X for some thwarting and confusing the villain or stunning a minion. The 3 double resources. The 2 Power of All of Us with the new art. Crew quarters. Helicarrier. Moira. The X-Jet. X-Mansion. And I do have a lot of superpowers in my deck, so I've got a Depth Focus. We got Downtime. Endurance. And of course, being a mutant, we've got X-Gene. And then for the pool aspect, we got Cut Upper for some stun. Get in front of me. Get Ragey. The 3 pool resources. Get Good. Since I lost a Star-Lord, this is free. Oops. Healing Factor. And Stick-to-itiveness. Alright. Let's get to the table. Okay, so we're at the table. Shuffle the counter deck. We've got Proxima Midnight with 12 hit points. We got Corvus Glaive with 11. We got the Black Order Besieger. We've got the 2 side schemes. Main schemes, sorry. The 2 main schemes. So Proxima Midnight is when this be complete. We're going to deal 6 damage to the Avengers Tower, and if it gets 9, it flips. And this one is when it's complete, deal each player a face down encounter card. So Proxima Midnight's scheme is the one that we want to prevent from popping. Because the Avenger Tower, if it takes 9 or more damage, then it flips to the other side. And then if it takes 9 or more, we lose the game. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Storm setup is that I get to start with a weather. Let's see. So setup. Choose a support from the weather deck and put it into play. So I chose Clear Skies, which makes everybody stalwart. Okay, so we're going to hold on to a triple resource. We're going to hold on to the X-Jet. Double resource. Forge. And then I have 2 other cards. I think I'm going to mulligan 2 cards. So we got the Helicarrier and a healing factor. Okay. So we're going to trigger the special, which is draw a card. Ooh, Moira. Nice. Okay. So we're going to play an energy. We're going to get Moira my Taggart out. We're going to flip to hero, which draws me a card. And then I can swap my weather support and play for another support. But we're not going to do that yet. So we're going to spin a triple to get the X-Jet out. And then we're going to spend 1, 2 to play Forge. And I get to search my deck and discard pipe for an X-Men or X-Force support and add it to my hand. I think so. I got the X Mansion. So I'll shuffle my deck. X Mansion goes into my hand. And we're going to use the X-Jet and a card to get the X Mansion out. And then we are going to... So he's stalwart right now. I don't have a way to change the weather again, so whatever I change it to will stay. I think I will probably attack first. Yeah. Or actually, I will... Yeah, so I'll attack Proxima for 2. And then I'm going to switch to Hurricane, which gives Retaliate, and I can remove 2 threat from a scheme, so I'm going to remove it from Proxima Midnight scheme. No, we're not doing 2 damage to her. We're going to do 2 damage to the Black Order Besieger. And then we're going to have Forge finish him off. So he is defeated. And then we're ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now each of these have a power where it's like when Proxima attacks, choose to either deal 1 damage to the Avenger Tower or Proxima gets +2 to her attack. And Corvus is, if it's undefended, discard the top card of the encounter deck and deal 1 damage to the Avenger Tower for each boost icon. Okay. So Proximus is no matter what, and Corvus is as if it's undefended. Okay. So we add a threat to each. This switches over. So Proxima is attacking for 3, so I'm going to let her have the +2. Forge is going to take it. So it's 5, 7. So that takes care of Forge. My encounter card is another one of these guys. After he engages me, choose to either deal 1 damage to the tower or deal 2 damage to your identity. We're going to do 1 damage to the tower. Okay. Because going to use the X-Jet and a triple resource. Do I want that? No. Resolve its special. So Thunderstorm is +1 to attack. Okay, so yeah, so we're going to switch to Thunderstorm, which gives me +1 attack. And then I'm going to attack for 3, get rid of him. Then I'm going to use the triple resources. I'm taking no damage currently, to do a lightning bolt, which is 8 damage to an enemy, and if Thunderstorm is in play, resolve its special. So we're going to do 8 damage. So she's down to 4. And the special is deal 2 damage to an enemy, which I did forget to do when I switched to it. Alright, so Proxima is stage 2 is defeated, but she doesn't flip until Corvus is defeated as well. So that is during the villain phase. So we got a weather goddess here, which will let me swap. I think I will switch back to the... No. Yes, I will switch. So I'll use Weather Goddess to switch to the Retaliate. And we remove 2 threat from scheme. I think I might have forgot to do the Retaliate during the villain phase. That's okay. Okay. And so that is Hurricane is in play, and that is Retaliate. Draw 3 cards. We add a threat. We add a threat. This switches over. And if it's undefended, yeah, so we are not. So we're going to use the X-Jet to play Flash Freeze. So when the villain attacks you, the villain and each gets -3. And if Blizzard was in play, when it's not. Okay, so but we're doing Flash Freeze. So he attacking me for a -1, which is discard 1 card at random from my hand. Okay, so I take no damage. We'll get rid of this one, I guess. There goes my cape. Okay, and then the villain attacks me. Oh, wow. Alright, I will defend this time. So 2... Is that till the end of the turn? Oh, during the phase. Oh, so I don't have to defend. Oh, but that would do damage. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, we won't do damage. So it's a -1. Another discard a card at random. Wait, what is this card? Oh, no, this is it right here. -1, so it's 2. I take 2. All right. I had the card in my hand already, so I'm going to shuffle this real quick. Okay. I'm down to 3 cards. Okay, well, we're going to spend 2 to get stick-to-itiveness out. Oh, he takes 1 from my Retaliate. Oh, actually, he hit me twice, so he takes 2 from Retaliate. That's the whole reason of putting it on retaliate. All right, I'm exhausted. I could switch to another form. But I think I'm going to stick to this form, the Hurricane. So we still have retaliate. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Add a threat. Add a threat. Goes back to Proxima. Oh, wow. So either deal... Okay, so we're going to deal damage to the tower. So she's attacking me for 3. 5. Oh, that stinks. And my encounter card is Bound by Blood. Heal 2 damage from each villain. Give each villain a tough status. Okay, so he's back to full. With a tough. And she's back to 2 with a tough. Okay. So I have sustained 7 damage. So that means the self-control is only worth 1. So we're going to spend self-control to get my garden out. Let's look at the weather. We're going to switch to Thunderstorm and remove her tough. No. We're going to move his tough. And then I'm going to hit for 3, because this is the +1 attack. Which I don't know where... +1... Oh, there it is. +1 attack, so he's down to 8. I'm going to play Weather Goddess. And we're going to switch to Hurricane, which is the retaliate. But I get to remove 2 threat from a scheme. I'm going to discard a card. No, not. I'm going to use the X-Jet for Def Focus. And then I'm going to flip down, use my Garden to heal 2 and the Mansion to heal 1. So back up to 6. Okay. Draw up to 6. I'll hold on to this torrential rain. 5, 6. And a threat. And a threat. He is scheming for 2 plus 1 is 3. It's not an attack. So that goes to 7. So that pops and we get an encounter card. And then we get a normal encounter card. Okay. So after he engages, choose either deal 1 damage to an Avenger or heal or deal 2 damage. I'll take the 2 damage. And Outrider, discard a random card from my hand. This one, I guess. Ooh, Nick. That's not good. Okay. Alright, so the garden and the mansion will heal me 3. And then I'll take a recovery of 3, so that's 6. So I'm almost full. Oh, yeah, no, I am full. I'm completely full. Alright, that's good. I'll come up. And, is that an action or is it? Oh, not setup. Okay. So action, draw a card. What's the special? The special currently is remove 2 threat. Okay. That sounds like a plan. We're going to use the X-Jet and a Genius to play a Blast of Wind. Choose a player, deal 3 damage to the villain, and each minion engaged with that player. So, 3 damage, it takes care of those guys. And the new villain rules is when it says to the villain, according to the Age of Apocalypse, the new rules is you can choose either, any villain to do the damage. So I'm going to choose him. Yeah, so that's got 5, that's got 2. Wish I had a piercing, but I do not. I'm going to switch to Thunderstorm, which is the +1 attack. And then deal 2 damage to an enemy, so I'm going to get rid of her tough. I'm going to use Def Focus and 2 cards to do a lightning bolt. So I'm doing 8 damage, and then resolve the special, which does 2. So they're both defeated. So Corvus Glaive. Yeah, so now he just comes in. He's got 14, and he's a 3/2. And Proxima is a 2/3, and she's got 15 hit points. All right. And then I'm going to use Weather Goddess. And we go back to the Retaliate. Remove 2 threat. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Add a threat. This moves over, so she's attacking me for 3 or 5. I'm going to make it 3, so that adds a damage. So she's attacking me for 3, just 3. My encounter card is Direct Assault. Attach the villain who's not the active villain. When attached villain attacks, the attack gains range. If that attack defeats an ally, Heal 3 damage to the tower. And it's +2 to it. +2 attack now. Alright. So, since I lost the Star-Lord, Get Good is free. Hurricane is in play, which has removed 2 more threats, so that's not going to matter. Alright, well, we're just going to do Strength for Torrential Rain. Remove 3 threat from among schemes. So that's taken care of. Right now it's Retaliate. Whatever I change it to, the villain is going to get as well. Oh, I have Retaliate. I think I want the -1 attack. So the power is actually not going to do anything. And I'll just hit him for 1. And that'll be my turn. I can't use the X-Jet currently. No. Alright, so yeah. So draw my cards. Okay. Add a threat. Add a threat. He's attacking for a base 3. $5. So I'm down to 2. And my encounter card is City under attack, which is going to hinder, and when defeated, the player defeats a scheme, draws a card. Okay. Alright, that's good. That's fine. So, X-Jet, Power of All of Us. For Professor X, we are going to confuse Proxima. We're going to thwart for 3. Get rid of this. Draw a card. I don't want to play that right now. We're going to be a resource short, aren't we? Yes, we are. Okay, so we're going to flip. Oh, wait. Do I want to change it to something that removes 2 threat, deals 2 damage, draw a card? Yeah, let's switch to Clear Skies. Draw a card. Okay. We're going to spend 2 cards to get my crown. We're going to flip down. Oh, it's a hero resource. Oh, well, that's fine. So I can't use it this turn. Discard a card to get the X gene out. Mansion, and the garden, and a recovery. So we're up to 8. Okay. Add a threat. Add a threat. This moves over. Proxima's confused. Counter card is Corvus is cunning. He activates. Corvus activates against me, so he's thwarting for 3. 5. So his pops. Get an extra encounter card. Proxima Spear. She gets attacks, overkill, and piercing. Take 1 damage and spend an energy mint to get rid of that. Okay. Proxima's power. Proxima Midnight activates against me, so she's scheming for 2, 4. Oh, so we add 6 to the tower, which flips the tower. Discard each other, Avenger Tower. Okay, then after 9 more damage, we lose the game. Okay, oops, I forgot to draw my new hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. I get another encounter card because I decked. Five, 6. Counter card is Rain Fire. Deal 3 damage to the tower. Ooh, wow. Okay. Too bad I didn't do it in the right order. That might have changed things, but alright. 6 more damage, and we're in trouble. Alright, so we're going to use the garden. That puts me to full. Flip. Moira gives me a card draw. So there's no threat to remove. Well, I got 2 thwarters in my hand. Okay, so Corvus is going to be the main guy this time. So I'm going to use the X-Jet and 2 cards. To do a cut-upper, so that's 5 damage. So that goes, he's down to 8, and he is stunned. We're going to use the power, all of us, to get an endurance. So she's at 14, he's at 8. Plus 1 attack and deal 2 damage, so that would be 5. That seems like a plan. So yeah, we'll switch it to the plus 1 attack. So we're going to deal 2 damage to an enemy, and then I'm going to hit her for 3. So that gets her down to 9. So everybody's got plus 1 right now. And that will be my turn. We had a threat. We had a threat. Oh, Professor X is gone. This moves over here. He is stunned. His encounter card is Caught Off Guard. Discard an upgrade or support. I don't know what to do. Let's get rid of Get Good, I guess. Okay. We're going to use X-Gene and a Genius to do a lightning bolt. So we're going to deal 8 damage to Corvus. Resolve the special, which does 2 damage to an enemy. So she is down to 7. Okay. We're still at the plus 1. We're going to attack for 3. So that's 4. We're going to switch to Clear Skies, which draws me a card. Perfect. Okay. Death Focus, X-Jet, a card for another Blast of Wind. Nope. Oh yeah, Blast of Wind. Choose a player. Okay, so that's 3 damage to everybody. So that puts her down to 1. Oh, I'm seriously going to have to deal with one more. Oh, I haven't done my basic swap yet. That's right. That's how I was going to do it. Then I'll switch to Thunderstorm and do 2 damage. All right. So that was Storm Pool versus the Tower Defense. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Next, the villain is going to be... the villain is going to be Ultron. Alright, so we've got Ultron as the villain. And the hero is going to be... Who's after Storm? Let's find out. So we got Ultron as the villain, and the hero is Thor. Oh, okay. So Thor versus Ultron. So Thor Pool versus Ultron. So that should be interesting. Anyways, thank you for watching, everybody. Please like and subscribe. Hey everyone, if you like that, we got more videos. There should be one here, there's one over here, and you can subscribe down here. Thank you.